Kannappa is getting such a large release is only because of Mohanlal.
Hi, hello, welcome to the promotions of the Pan India film Kannappa. And before us, we are having the thespian actor, the highly acclaimed and applauded Indian superstar Mohanlal ji. Namaste and welcome, sir. And the title roller, Kannappa title roller, and the filmmaker Vishnu Garu, Manchu Vishnu Garu is with us. Now let's start. Let me start with Mohanlal ji. Your character in this film particularly, you are accepting a film, a role in a film means it means a lot. What is that particularly trigger to you to accept this character?
First of all, I'm thanking them to invite me for this film. It's a big film. Like to be a part of this film is a great blessing as an actor. We shot the film in New Zealand. It's one of the greatest country and scenic wise, and some of the major films were shot in New Zealand. So I had the chance to portray Lord Shiva. Okay, let us see the film.
Yeah.
It's a very well-known story. So to be a part of that story, the blessing from Shiva, I believe. And whatever I saw, I have seen some action sequence, some song sequence, some scene. It has come out brilliantly, and they have taken that kind of care to bring out the film. And it's a big film. And once again, thank you for calling me. Thank you.
Sir, as far as the length of the character and the prominence of the character is also very important for your fans and for everybody. And how much you are satisfied with the remaining part of the character?
How not the length
How it is designed?
to be in that film.
Okay.
Even if it is for a few seconds, it's fine. To associate with the big film like this.
Yeah.
So it's called this. Now it has become a pan-Indian. Now we have actors from Hindi, Tamil. So it's a very big film. And to be a part of that film as an actor, I'm so honored. And it is not the length.
Yeah.
It's to be in that film is
Tell us more about the look and the look design and makeover for this film.
the Lord Shiva is coming in a camouflage. It's a disguise. Why he is coming and what he is doing, you have to watch the film. But it's a known story, giving a very special astra. It's a arrow to his.
So his
Kannappa.
character, you will be a shocker in the movie.
Yeah,
So it will be a huge shock, right, in the movie.
it's like a tribal guy. He's a very coming as a tribal chieftain.
Tell us more about the director. You worked with many directors across the globe and many directors in India.
Yeah.
It's a very big film. To direct that film, you need skill, and he has proven it with his Mahabharata. Right. He's a very soft-spoken, very. It looks more pious than what he is. He's a very blushing guy, and he has taken that kind of care to bring out the film.
Sir, Vishnu said that when he showed you the rushes, like very initially, after looking at maybe the making, yeah, just looking at the making, you told him that this looks like Braveheart.
Film was shot in New Zealand. The scene, the scenic, and the locations they shot, and it has come out. It's not looking like an Indian film. That kind of care, the maker, the artist, everything is different.
Sir, first of all, congratulations for the Thudarum, Chota Mumbai and Empuran. So my question is, before this project comes to you, have you heard the Kannappa story?
Yes.
So, okay.
Kannappa story is it is a bhakti, it is a
Yeah.
devotion. It is even with the kind of offering, the tribal guy, and the kind of offering, it is a sacrifice for bhakti, and is the reward. Even if it's a story, the moral, it has got a content-wise, it has got a message.
When Vishnuji comes to you and narrated the subject, what was the first reaction you?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
He comes and you cannot delay. You cannot say no.
Sir, you have a long association with this family. Yeah, is it the reason or is it the
As an, yeah, I know Mohan sir, well, he has done so many films of my couple of films were the remade in Telugu. Probably he played the role. I know him from very young age. We launched a film also, like first Malayalam, Telugu film in Kerala. So definitely, it's a big project. And when he comes and asks for that, how can you say no? There is nothing wrong because it is a great film.
మీరు కాళహస్తి ఎప్పుడైనా విజిట్ చేశారా?
Kalasti, I think I have got it. Long back. He's from that hillside, Kalasti. That very yes.
Sir, you have a journey of almost 40 to 45 years. So how do you define your journey and how do you see the growth of Indian cinema, sir?
This is a beautiful journey, 47 years. Still I am surveyed. Yeah, because and the industry has changed, the concept of the film changed, the platform has been changed. So everywhere is changed, like in the film also. That's why such films are coming, like films. So nobody has, I think the entire film was shot in New Zealand. How many months they stayed there. And I think a couple of times you have, so it's a commitment. The commitment to the film, we changed and now people are taking it in a very serious manner. Right? Pan-Indian concept has come and we can show this film abroad. We can compete with the Hollywood film also.
Sir, there is one aspect in your filmography that I find very fascinating, which is that if you do something like a Lucifer in 2019, which becomes this massive hit, biggest of all time, and your next film is Eat Your Money Made in China, which is a very small comedy film. Same thing with L2, Lucifer to Empuran, which is also the biggest film of your career, and your follow-up is a very normal, rooted family drama which becomes an action film. So anyone, any actor, when they have like a big film coming up, they only try to scale up, that their next film is like bigger. But in your filmography, it is never the case. It is, the choices are never driven by the fact that you want to do bigger films after bigger films. So what explains that choice, sir?
It started from the beginning. I had a chance of doing such films, very big films. And apparently with that, I can do nothing called big or small. Very good films. But Thudarum, it's also a big film. Content wise, the emotional wise.
So even Lucifer is like larger than life, and in the very next film, you are playing a very common.
Nero came out.
It's a blessing. It's a blessing. Nera is coming. Now I'm doing a film. It's a very family drama called Hridayapura. Simple film.
And you also have Rishabha, which is again going to be in an action zone.
I'm doing Kannappa.
Yeah.
So it's a blessing. You get good roles to an actor is a blessing.
I came to know that Vishnu offer remuneration to you. You scold him like anything.
No, it's all different.
Playing a multi-star, it's not new for you. You already started with the Balakrishna and Akine Naishal. Yeah.
The first you planned a Pan-Indian film called Kaalapani.
Okay. Yeah. Now you are doing Kannappa with many stars like Akshay Kumar, Prabhas, and all. What was the special experience you got from the Kannappa? Yeah.
Kannappa, I have only a combination with him.
Okay.
And let us watch the film to see the.
I want to ask one question because you mentioned Kaalapani. As a child, when I watched it, there are few scenes which are still ingrained in my mind. ஒரு சீன்ல நீங்க Amrish Puri ji will say Shrimash.
Lick.
How did you even accept to do a shot like that? For me, even after being an actor, if someone asked you, by the time you were a superstar.
Because it is a character. Yes, he doesn't have any other choice. And Amrish Puri is saying, come on, there is a pain asked me. I said, no, what is this? This is a character. He has to do certain things when the character demands. You should not have any inhibition when you go a film. And that is that's why you are talking to me like this. You are asking a question. And that is a situation of the character. He has to do. And it shows the cruelty towards an Indian. From that same, he's also an Indian guy. So, by the character, the situation, if it demands, you have to.
Now when I think of that scene, it's like, wow. See, I saw it as a kid. I still remember that very vividly.
So, as you said, the screen time is not very important. But in the short time of your combination, how do you rate and how do you certify or how do you compliment Vishnu?
But for me, see, it should be one of his greatest film, and he doesn't have to prove he is a good actor. He has got done film, but this is a totally different. It's an attempt to create something different from the usual film, and I think he has taken. He chosen the correct character and film. Definitely give result. Pray for that.
Any memorable moments on Kannappa on sets?
Every day was memorable, like in New Zealand, especially with Mr. Mohanlal. Every moment is splendid.
Sir, it's not a multi-star or it's not a pan-India. It's like looking like a national integration in this. So how do you feel, sir?
Let it come out because now this is like a gate crash. People has to do films like this. You have to choose a film. You have to incorporate our great actors together. Then you should make a film. Then only I'll get a chance to work with the great actors.
Sir, you are the one star who accepted so many multi-starrer films. When a multi-starrer film is taken, so many things will be come into consideration: the length of the film, the length of the character, the preference of the character, the priority. So many things will come. How that you have accepted?
Definitely, if you are happy and if you are convinced, definitely I can say no to a film also if I don't like the character. Definitely, I don't mind saying no. But this definitely, this film and the relationship with that family and the person who is acting in that and the concept and the place. Okay, so it's an exciting thing for me as well.
Sir, if forget your association with Mr. Mohan Babu with Vishnu. Crack Kannappa. No, keep that apart. And some filmmaker comes to you with the same script and the same character. Would you have still found it as exciting? I mean, you find the
I
character.
don't know. Your character is very good. Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
So, I have a small doubt. So, almost all Malayalam good actors are good with the other language, South, Kannada, Telugu, especially Telugu. Why Malayalam people are not offering such characters to Telugu actors in their movies?
Definitely, a lot of the people are working in Malayalam. A lot of Telugu. Mukesh Sushi, for example, they are from Hindi, Telugu. A lot of people are working. Definitely, they should accept that we are ready. Maybe major problem is the language. A lot of people they say no,
No, sir, yours moment, sir. Everybody is acting in
Yeah, Telugu.
but all our careers are ready, but
Not very big. Major problem is the language. A couple of people they said is the language. You should ask them why you are not acting well. Definitely, it's open. We are open to that.
Sir, fans' point of view, sir, less small budget movies and small roles, that will be a problem for the stars.
Maybe one shot like crossing the road. I have done some films with Priyan. Just getting down there like a railway station and cruising the road. That's all. I've done some Tamil films. One shot.
How do you deal to satisfy the fans?
Not satisfying. It's something nice to associate with the director. He'll ask, it's only a one shot. Can you do it? I've done a couple of.
You first consider your satisfaction or the fans' satisfaction when you accept a character.
What on the stuff?
That to add on to that, Vishnu was saying how the fact that that shoe licking scene in Kaalapani is such a huge shock. There is one moment in Thudarum where after learning the tragic news, you fall down in the toilet and you break down completely. I don't think any star of your stature will be able to expose that level of vulnerability.
It's not the star. It is the situation. It is the character. Nothing. Don't put the star or Mohanlal there. That is the situation. It's a magic. If how will you react in that particular situation? That is how we act.
So you have no reservations as an actor.
47 years, no reservation. No.
Sir, is there any particular character you didn't play till now and you want to be eager to play that character? What is that particular?
Like how it is.
what is the best film recently you watched in Telugu?
Sorry,
What is the best film recently you watched in Telugu?
I'm doing a much Kannappa.
Very good.
You know, when we went to the location and all the stuff, it takes for the getup for sir to put, it takes minimum an hour. You know, because even if you look at the length of the hair, the braids, the dress, and everything, we had to go to a location which is 2 mountains. We had to go and we had to be there. 8 o'clock was the first shot. Because the 8 o'clock we had to climb up the mountain. That's when they were allowing us. So we were all ready. We were like, okay, we'll be there by 7:45. The usual table thing. Halfway down there, I got a call. I was going to 7:30. Lal sir is already there on set.
Oh,
So it was impossible for us to go there. It's freezing cold. And there are a few things which I would, of course, like to tell on stage about him. How much ever you talk about, about Lazar, it will be always less. And today, for my film, Kannappa, you know, to get this kind of notice in India. Okay, yes, Prabhas is there because he's a Telugu superstar. He's also one of pan-India star. All that. But for the respectability and the attention for the movie is one of the main reason is Laz. Wherever I go, the first question we finished in Bombay. You were also there in Bombay. First question they asked me. So we're able to pull off a multi-star. How did you get Mohanlal? And one of the most happiest thing for me was when I was doing that. They never referred to you as a South Star or from Kerala. For them, they were like, "How did you get one of India's biggest superstar on something?"
Yesterday, I'm not asking you how did you get him, Mohanlal ji, but how do you got the idea, how you got it triggered that you should take him for this character?
When I first wrote the character, when the character was done, the first question father asked, who will play this character? I said, my first wish list and only list is Mohanlal uncle. Father, and I said, I don't know if he'll do it. And I don't know. What is he going to say? No, right? Oh, give me the phone. Immediately call. Vishnu wants to come meet you. No, ask him to talk on the phone. I said, no, he'll come and meet. I'm in Madras. I spoke to, we are doing a movie, Kannappa. There's this character which comes out there. This is the character, this is the thing. Before 560. But we're planning to shoot it in New Zealand. But if you don't want, I'll shoot it in Hyderabad in the Blue Mat. Yeah. Just I need you to come be a great. We'll do it in New Zealand. Says, but you're going to do it. He said, yes. I then touched his feet. For me, he's one of the greatest actors. As an actor, for me, there are legends. And, after my father, the only person I look up to as a actor, at that point, as an actor, it was only Mohanlal. I since a kid, I grew up watching him. After working with him so close and after, associating with him, after my father, the only person I look up to is Lal. I changed the way I approach my life, changed with a few incidents I spent time with. So, those are memories which are in my heart, which I don't want to tell out. And, when I mature as a human being, I want to be like,
Sir, do you know that the other stars like Akshay Kumar and Prabhas and Sarath Skoji, Mohan Babuji, they're all playing career roles that you know.
Yeah.
So you know that you are going to work for a very big multi-star. Yeah. And working with all of them, you don't have
I don't have any
combination with any of them. Only with
Sir, be it Kannappa or any other film, what is the motivation and how do you prepare yourself for any character, sir?
It's a process.
So what is
Not
the
say,
process?
I don't know. I can't. Seriously, it's a process. It is happening knowingly or unknowingly. Right. I'm not able to explain it properly. Right. We'll sit one day and talk about it.
your contribution as far as the release is also concerned in Kerala. How is the applause in Kerala and all over? Have you made any observation?
the only reason Kannappa is getting such a large release is only because of Mohanlal. Otherwise, it's impossible for me to get.
Royal film, did it be a quick success? Will not be.